This is the top cream of all the Toyota Landcruiser Prados that you get out of Japan. I'm talking about a 2020 Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G. If you know what a Tz.G is, it is the top quality of all Toyota Landcruiser Prados apart from the VXL. Now inside here, you get the best dynamic suspension system, you get the best multi-terrain select features, and also you get the best quality interior in all of the Toyota Landcruiser Prados. Now with all those features, you expect the price to be a little bit high. This car goes for 10 million shillings, but the price is slightly negotiable. If you want a Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G, you have one here. And if you want the direct rival to this car, the Toyota Landcruiser Prado VXL, that one also is available, but the price is a bit lower, around 8.6, 8.5 million shillings. So I'm going to take you around through this vehicle. I'm going to give you a short description of the car, and let's see if you like it. If you like the car, you know where to find me. My number is always on the description. Go check it out. Or you can reach me on TikTok at Wadeki Auto Trading. So give me a few seconds. Let me set up, then I'll take you through. So this is the beautiful car that you guys have been talking about. I usually tell you a Tz.G is the top cream. Some of you have been saying a VXL is a top cream, but I think this is it. This is the car that you need. As you can see, the color is absolutely amazing. You have this gray color. Some of you would prefer white, some of you would prefer black, but for me, I would always go for a gray color. It's not very shouting, and at the same time, it's not very dull. It's just a beautiful SUV. Being a Prado, of course, you get some of the standard things that you get in a Prado. You get a 2.8 liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel, which is quite good. It gives you good fuel economy, and at the same time, it gives you the performance that you need. The 4-cylinder produces 174 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque because it has a turbo. That is enough Newton meters of torque to move this car through the Kenyan inroads, and if you want to take the car to the most rugged places, this car will do that absolutely amazing. One good thing also about this Toyota Landcruiser Prado is that it has the kinetic adaptive suspension system, which does the magic. It adjusts itself depending on the driving conditions, and it aims at giving you the best comfortable ride that you can get. Asking price 10 million shillings only, and this car has a down payment already. So if you want to buy this Toyota Landcruiser Prado, lazima utachangamka hapo kidogo. So let me start from the exterior. You have this typical Toyota Landcruiser Prado look. There's nothing different from the other Toyota Landcruiser Prados. Full LED headlights, daytime running lights on the lower section, turn signals over there. Fog lights comes in a standard, chrome finishing on it, and you have these additional daytime running lights on the lower section because this car has been modded by the racing TRD Racing Development. Front grille is amazing. You have a lot of chrome finishing on them, and also you have this front-facing camera, at least to improve on the safety. You have a large bonnet over here. If you're sitting inside that car, you'll clearly see the road pretty well. And this is just to add on the aesthetic value to make sure that the car looks beautiful. From the side, the car is quite long. You get good accommodation in the front row. You get good accommodation in the second row, and also in the boot section, you have so much space. In terms of the suspension system and tires, you have these highway tires, machine cut alloys that look absolutely amazing. You have these disc brakes over there, solid brake discs. And the types of suspension that you get here is double wishbone suspension, and you have your kinematic adaptive suspension systems, which is quite brilliant. Side steps, quite good, so that at least you can access the interior of this car comfortably. Side mirrors are full LED with blind spot monitoring systems. Keyless entry to the interior for both the exterior and for both the rear door and the front door. And you have this chrome finishing on the lower side of the vehicle. The back side also is quite amazing. You have adaptive suspension systems at the back, and also you get air suspensions to help you adjust the ride quality of the car. You can use the air suspensions to raise or lower the car depending on your driving locations, and also if you need to load some cargo into the backside, the rear suspension will lower itself a little bit lower so that you can easily access the backside. You have roof rails on top, which is a standard feature. Here at the back, you get a spoiler with brake lights on it, and also you have wiper for the backside so that at least you can clearly see the backside if you are driving in dusty or rainy conditions. You have these new taillights for the 2018 all the way to 2022 models. If you want to open the entire tailgate, you can just pop this side. It opens this window here so that you can easily peep into the interior, maybe throw a few things or pick something from inside there without opening the entire tailgate. Nice features here at the back. The tailgate opens to the side. As you can see here, you have this large tailgate here which opens to the side for you to access this large room. Now this car as a standard is a 7-seater, but today we have folded the back seats so that if you want a car that gives you so much space, you can fold those seats and use this space to carry one or two things. The back seats are electrically adjustable, and you can control them from the back side using these buttons here. You can lower your seats or you can raise them using these electric buttons, which is quite easy. Even though you don't get the large space at the back, you can still use it as a 7-seater. This car is perfect as a 5-seater. As a 7-seater, you just get additional seats, maybe for your small or young kids. Speakers here so that the backside passengers also get good entertainment. 100-volt output for you to charge your pressure pumps or anything electric that needs to be powered. So in short, I would say the backside is very much accommodating, and on this side you have storage spaces for your spare parts. Now, unlike the VXL, you have a spare tire there. As you can see, there's a spare tire on the lower side, and in the VXL you have your spare tire located at the back. In this Tz.G, you have these exhausts over there. Of course, they are not fake exhausts; they're real exhausts. Look at this. They somehow join somewhere there. So if you want a car with real exhaust like this quad exhaust, this car has those exhausts. A number of sensors on the back to add on the safety. You have also reversing camera over there, so that when you're reversing this car, you can clearly see the surrounding. You said it's a Tz.G with some nice lighting, and in that case, let us now check out the interior. Starting from the door, it's a keyless entry. The setup that you get here is a typical Prado setup, but this one has more features. One thing that is not usually found in the standard Toyota Landcruiser Prados, and also something that you don't get in a VXL, is these two memory seat settings. The VXL, you don't get this. Power door controls, that's standard. These other features are very common in each and every Toyota Landcruiser Prado. Storage space and some nice speakers over there. From the typical look of the interior, you might think this is not a Tz.G, but of course this one is a Tz.G. You have these leather seats here which are heated and cooled, and that feature works perfectly with perforated seats, and as you can see, you have some nice perforated seats here. These seats also are electrically adjustable using these two electric buttons, so you can push the seat back, you can push it down, you can raise it up, you can push it in any direction that you want. At the top side also can be adjusted using this button here. Let me just sit here so that I can show you some of the things that is available in this Prado. So, of course, this is how the cockpit looks like. You have this leather-wrapped steering wheel here with some nice stitches. On the top part, you have wood trim. On the lower part, you have wood trims also. The steering wheel houses these steering wheel controls for the infotainment system, and a few for your powertrain, and also a few safety features. As you can see, you have the pre-collision monitoring system, lane keeping assist or lane departure assist, and also you have this cruise control, which is very much adaptive. On the clusters, you still get the analog clusters for Toyota Landcruiser Prado, which is quite good, and also you have some nice mileage. I think around 52,000 kilometers mileage, which is very much okay. Some nice air vents over here, push to start engine, controls for your side mirrors, controls for your headlights and all that. You have these, what do you call them, headlamp washers, and so many other controls. Opener for your bonnet, you can open your fuel cap from this side also, which is very much okay. Several speakers, because this car comes with premium audio system, so you get the best sounding infotainment system out of any Toyota Landcruiser Prado. You have these telescopic controls for the steering wheel. You can lower it, you can push it back, you can pull it back depending on the setup that you want. Nice air vents, an 8.5-inch infotainment system, A number of controls on them. You have several buttons to control the infotainment system. You have dual zone ACs. As you can see, it says dual zone AC with some nice buttons. I think this is very easy. You just press these buttons to control your ACs. Now, the biggest flex in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado that you don't get in a VXL is the multi-terrain select features, or the off-road dedicated controls that you get inside here. Starting point on the top left, you have traction control, which is very essential. Second start, if you're starting your car in slippery environment, if you use this button to start your car, it will start at second gear, four-wheel drive, low range. Okay. We say this car has dynamic air suspensions. You use this button to lower or raise the height of the car. On the other side, you have multi-terrain select features. It comes here. You have deep snow, you have mud, you have dirt and rock, you have sand. All those features that you might want is available in this Toyota Landcruiser Tz.G. Crawl feature also is very much available here. So if you want your car to unstuck itself from those sticky situations, the crawl feature is very much active. Now you have rear diff lock and center diff lock for excellent off-roading setup. On this other side, you have this button here that will switch your car from high range four-wheel drive to low range four-wheel drive, depending on the amount of luggage you're carrying and the type of terrain that you are in. Okay, yeah, so that is one of those features that you get in a Tz.G that you don't get in a VXL. Nice gear shifter. This car has an 8-speed automatic transmission, which is quite good. For the Toyota Landcruiser Prado, I think that's a standard feature, and of course this one uses the automatic transmission. Two cup holders, they're very small. I don't think they're large. I think most of the space has been taken by all the other setup, and you have a slit space here for you to put a few things, which I prefer it being like that when it's closed. Manual handbrake, I think this is a special feature. I love it. Here you have comfy mode with eco, you have normal mode and sports mode. We have adaptive suspension system, which works in unison with these driving modes for you to get the best driving experience. For sports and sport plus, the suspension become a little bit stiffer. For comfort and eco, the suspensions at least lags a little bit to allow the car to adjust to the environment. And of course you have a balanced driving style in the normal mode. If you want to heat or cool your seats, this button available. You have 12-volt output to one USB slot with one auxiliary output. You have a large storage space here, or center storage with the tray on top, and a deeper storage on the inside. On the top side, you have digital rear view mirror. You have this convex or concave rear view mirror over there. Controls for your sunroof. Look at this. You have several features. You can use it to open your sunroof, or you can close it. But yeah, sunroof is a flex, and if you want a car that has this, Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G comes with it as a standard feature. Let me show you the back side. Let me show you the back side. This is the back side, typical Toyota Landcruiser Prado finish. The back side is very, very spacious, very, very comfortable. You have these pockets to put a few things. ACs, 12-volt output right there, and of course you have these massive seats here at the back. Cup holders, two cup holders for your rear side passengers, or you can use it as an extra seat. And of course the back side is very beautiful. You have these ion lights, which gives or disperses light uniformly so that you get enough light in the back section. So Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G gives you the best features out of any Toyota Landcruiser Prado. In terms of safety also, the car is very much capable. But for now, let me show you the engine bay. So this is the engine bay. You get your D4D engine, because this one is a diesel. You get a 1GD FTV, sorry, diesel engine. As you can see, the setup is quite nice. Everything looks absolutely amazing. Everything is just beautiful the way it is expected to be. In terms of safety, you have the Toyota Safety Sense, which has the adaptive cruise control, pre-collision monitoring system, blind spot monitoring system, lane keeping assist, lane departure assist, rear cross traffic alert, among so many other safety features. So if you're interested in a Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G, we have one asking price, 10 million shillings, slightly negotiable. If you want a car that has almost the same features but on a lower level, you can go for the Toyota Landcruiser Prado VXL, which goes for 8.5 million shillings. See you in the next one, guys, and thank you so much.